evening everybody, Car and Biker here. Just doing a few miles on this Saturday evening. Everybody else is watching the football, I think. Well, everybody in this area. But I don't really care about football. Found it intensely dull. So I thought I'd come out for a ride because tomorrow I'm going to Hawes with Hull Motor Velo. We're supposed to be going with Lee as well, but his bike broke down unfortunately and won't be fixed for a while, so we're calling this a practice run. We're going to do it again another day. It was slightly strange talking to him in Halford's car park, stood next to his broken down bike with other people in earshot, as Lee exclaimed, "No Hawes for me on Sunday." Anyway, I thought I'd record a quick video entitled something along the lines of "Remember to do your checks," because it nearly caught me out today. I've got some new tyres on the bike today. Got myself some PR4s to see if I can sort out the remaining problems of handling on the bike. The bike's massively improved since I sorted out the suspension, but I still wasn't entirely happy with it, so I put some Pilot Road 4s on it. I say I have. I took it to be done by professionals, and I use that word advisedly. Took it to a local bike shop that I've not been to before, but I thought I'd try them out, and it wasn't the best experience in the world. So, and this is where it comes to doing your checks. So I took the bike in, and luckily they've got a cafe there that's only been open a couple of weeks, so went in with Mrs. C on the back, and we sat down and had a cup of coffee thinking, half an hour this will be done. A couple of tyres on, how long can it take? About an hour later, the mechanic, who I suspect wasn't really a mechanic, comes out and says, "Sorry it's taking a while. The normal mechanic is not here today, and he's taken his tools on with him, and I can't find a tool I need, so I'm just nipping home to get one." Anyway, he disappeared, and we didn't see him come back, but he must have come back because he was there later on. 2 hours later, the guy comes out and says, "Right, you're done." And so I finally got to pay and get my bike and ride away. Now at that point I should have done some checks. I should have just given it a visual inspection, but I didn't. I kind of trusted that they were professionals and would have done the basics. So I rode out the car park onto the road, accelerated away, and the dashboard lit up. Dashboard instruments, whatever you want to call it. Engine management light, traction control light, all the LCD started flashing. And I thought, blimey, what's gone on here? Something's not right. I turned it off and back on again just to give it a reset, thinking has something happened that, you know, it just needs a reset maybe. I mean, I was probably just being hopeful really, but I turned it off and back on again. All the lights went back to normal. It went through its little checks, looked okay. I said to Mrs. C, "Well, I'll just drop you home and I'm going to head back and just make sure." Anyway, rode away, and almost straight away again, everything lit up. I went, well, blimey, I'm going to go back straight away then. So turned around, took it back. By now, with all the paying and everything, it was about 2.5 hours since I'd taken the thing in, which is a long time to get a couple of tyres changed. And took it back, and I'm thinking, well, I've got to be away quick. I've got an appointment. I've got an optician's appointment. And I'd set the optician's appointment for the afternoon at 1:10 and my bike had taken it in at 9:10, thinking this is plenty of time. In the end, I only just made my optician's appointment. So I took it back, pulled in, got off. I said, look, all the lights have come on. And I should have spotted the problem myself. The problem was really obvious. And I should have spotted it before I'd ridden away. He'd put the front wheel on backwards. So the tyre was on the right way round for the wheel, but the wheel was in backwards, so the tyre was effectively backwards too. Thank goodness it wasn't wet. But he put the wheel in the wrong way, so the traction control wheel, little metal wheel with all the holes in, was on the wrong side of the bike. So the bike was basically looking for that, flashing away, couldn't see it, and went, well, something wrong with your traction control, and turned it all off. Shows you have to do your checks. It is worrying that a business who does tyre changes, that does MOTs and other work on bikes, would make that kind of error, but I guess it can happen to anybody. Anyway, I took it home. It's only 10 minutes away from my house, so I took it home, stuck it in the garage quick, and headed out to my optician's appointment that I got there just in time for. And now, several hours later, I thought I'm going to go for a ride, scrub the tyres a bit. And I thought, well, I'll just do another quick check. So I put a pressure gauge on the tyres, and both of them very underinflated. So the front should be 36, was actually 30. The rear should be 42, was actually 28. Which is blooming car tyre pressure, isn't it? Which now leaves me, of course, not trusting it. I mean, it feels good, it feels a lot better, but it leaves me not trusting it, because I've pumped it up, and now I'm thinking, has he made another mistake? Has he not seated the tyres properly? Because he's either underinflated them, or the beads haven't seated. So right now I'm not really pushing the tyres, so I couldn't tell you if it's sorted the handling problems out or not. But anyway, it's a cautionary tale. Make sure you check everything. So I'll just say thanks for watching, everyone. Ride safe. Keep an eye on those bits when the professionals have worked on your bike. And I'll talk to you again soon.